All right, young world, check this out. Today on my channel, we got to talk about one of the most hype cryptocurrency projects I'm seeing everywhere. Like, unless you new to crypto, or unless you've been living under a rock, you have to know about this project, this Terra Luna project, right? Luna or Terra Classic right here, Luna C, got a bunch of different names, right? I've been seeing this project everywhere, man. All on Twitter, all on the top crypto influencers pages. And I wanted to know, like, why is everybody talking about this project? Like, why is everybody talking about Luna? Right? Just to give y'all a little background, like, on what happened with Luna. Luna, it was worth a lot of money. Like this coin right here, this token was worth a lot of money, right? And it had lost its value, but they made a new proposal. This project made a new proposal to implement a burn tax, right? They implemented a 1.2% burn tax. Now, I was looking at this, like trying to figure out how the burn works, right? That was my whole thing. Like, how are they about to bring this coin back? Because the main thing with all of these projects, right? If y'all really pay attention, the main thing all of these coins want to do is burn, right? So what's getting Terra Luna all of this traction? If you look at Terra Luna right now, like they did 1.3 billion in volume. What's getting them all of this traction? It's the fact that they about to implement a 1.2% burn rate. Now, will this burn be a true burn or will it be a dead wallet burn? That's what I've been trying to figure out. Every explainer video I look at, nobody is really explaining that part. But when I look up articles, man, it's going to be hard. Like, even with the talks of Terra Luna implementing this 1.2% burn, it's going to be hard for it to reach $1. And I'm not making this video like toward any FUD of Terra Luna. Like, y'all definitely got a strong community. But I just want to give y'all a solution, like a real project that's burning from the total supply. Because I was wondering what's making Terra Luna, it was going viral everywhere. Twitter, I'm seeing everybody talk about Luna, 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 Luna. I'm like, it's just a little insane to me to invest in Luna after the Do Kwon situation. So I was just wondering, like, why are people so hyped up about it? And the reason they hyped up, like what everybody is, what I'm realizing is that it's this burn, right? It's this 1% tax burn that they about to add to all transactions on a buy and sell. Now, it's a lot like y'all got to look into with these projects, right? Like, I'm not saying that Do Kwon, like, I mean, from my research, Luna C is a whole different community now. Like, it's a whole different community. Got new people running it, right? But the burn strategy, the burn tokenomic is what's pushing all of the hype around this coin. And if we look at a token like Pyro, right? If you just look at this token PYROMATIC, this token is burning on autopilot from the buy and sell already 6% off the max total supply. That's what makes Pyro so different than all of these burn tokens, right? The Luna, they have to implement a burn which all of these exchanges agree upon, right? All of the exchanges have to agree upon this burn. But Pyro is automatically doing it, and the contract announced. It's a lot. Let me show y'all. Let me just refresh this. If I refresh with Pyro, you see that? You see how the total supply just burnt off the blockchain? Take a good look at that. This is the Etherscan, the blockchain. And what I'm noticing, like, even when I look up all of these other coins, like we look up Luna, right? and we refresh, I wonder, is Terra Luna burning off the blockchain? I don't see a dead wallet. I want to know how they're going to implement this burn. All right, I really do want to know how they're going to implement that burn. Because I feel like people, like, they invest for their own reasons, but it's a little crazy to still be investing in Luna, thinking it's about to go to $1 with all of that supply. Like, it got so much supply compared to Pyro. And Pyro is already above $1. Pyro is right now, Pyro is at $2.19. But its design is programmed to keep going up in value as the max total supply burn. People were saying last night in the chat, like around 300,000 Pyro. Once we burn 300,000 more Pyro, we're gonna start to see this go crazy. And you could even do the math on Pyro. Like, for Pyro to reach $100 right now, at the current max total supply, it will only take 66 million in market capital for Pyro to reach $100. But as this number goes lower, right? And this is one thing I'm not seeing people explain with Terra Luna Classic. Like, how is this burn gonna work? Because I can explain Pyro burn. It burns from the max total supply. So say if this number goes to 560,000, right? Say if it go to 560,000, then it will only take 56 million for Pyro to be at $100, right? And Pyro is burning from the max total supply, 6% on every buy and sell. And I'm hearing Luna is in the talks of implementing a 1.2% burn tax. This is the main reason why Luna is pumping. Like, Luna is pumping crazy, right? It's going crazy, but look at the circulating supply. It's so many in the fucking circulating supply. It's gonna require a lot of money. You see, like, with $1 billion, and it's still less than a penny. That's why y'all gotta understand tokenomics. And I'm not making this video as a shot to Luna or nothing. I just want to educate the community on burn tokenomics. If this why Luna is going so crazy right now, if this the reason why, right? This project, like, I done looked it up, man. It's not renounced. They have the ability to do this. Like, they have the ability to add stuff to the contract because it's not renounced. But y'all got to be safe with them. Like, it's people for sure that just made money, you know, right here in this last month. But what about everybody that was up here? You know what I'm saying? Like, they really had rugged the fuck out this project. But that was just interesting to me. Like, I was wondering why Luna was so talked about, right? Why is Luna going so crazy? And if I got the burn tax wrong for any lunatics, any real lunatics out there, right? If I got the burn tax wrong, if I explained it incorrectly, let me know in the comments, because from my understanding how the burn tax is gonna be implemented, it's gonna be the burn gonna be being sent to a dead wallet, and it's trillions of, like, it's 6 trillion Luna. Like, let's be realistic, please. Because if we're looking at a burn token like Pyro, all right, so Pyro is not perfect, right? Let's say that Pyro is not perfect, right? Yeah, it could have had a liquidity tax. It could have had that, but the one thing about Pyro is that as the max supply gets lower, the market cap and liquidity ratio balances out, right? Also, as the supply of Pyro gets lower, it becomes more valuable at lower market caps. So this project is really based off tokenomics, supply and demand, and math. Every time I look at a Luna Classic video, when it's talking about the burn, they talking about supply and demand, tokenomics, all of that shit, right? But Pyro is doing it off of the jump. That's why I'm gonna continue to explain this, right? This is just my first day realizing this about Luna and Pyro, like this, why Luna was so hyped. Because I didn't understand. I truly didn't understand, y'all. Like I was like $1 billion in volume, like why? And then in this burn text is about to be implemented in the next 12 days or something. Around the same time as like the ETH merge. So it was pumping, but you know, I want y'all to be safe with that because it's a whole new opportunity, right? It's a whole new opportunity, a true burn tokenomic that you can see, right? That you can see on the blockchain. All right, let me refresh. Let me see if it's ain't nobody buy or sell. But how Pyro works, how this token PYROMATIC works, is that on a buy and sell, right? You see this null address right here. On a buy and sell, a percentage of Pyro gets burnt and it's sent to that null address. And that's the total supply burn null address. And when I look on all of these different burn tokens, like, because how you really know what's going on, you have to check the blockchain. You got to check the Etherscan. That's how you really know what's going on with these projects. And when I check, I only see Pyro doing this. Now, if it's another coin that's out right now, you know, that's doing it, they probably inspired by Pyro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's go, big Pyro. Pyro, less supply, higher burn rate. Yeah. Yes, less supply, higher burn rate. Over time, right? Pyro might get to $100 before Luna get to $1. And that's just off of tokenomics. Like what Pyro can do that with half of the trading volume that Luna is even experiencing. Now I think the whole Luna community, they gotta go through their own lesson as a community. Cause I understand, like I understand too, a part of the community, like y'all in a project, like some people lost millions of dollars when Doquan, when he rugged that shit, right? And they was only able to rug because they had access. They can put shit in the contract, it's not renounced. Look, you know what I'm saying? The liquidity ain't locked. So it's like they could do shit to Terra Luna, right? So people feel emotional attachments, like they got rugged, they gonna stay down with their community. I understand that. But I'm not gonna just talk about Luna without, you know, providing a solution. And I feel like a solution to that, like if y'all really looking for a token that's about to burn something, right? It's Pyro. And Pyro is new. You know, this token I'm talking about, Pyro, is new, right? We look on let me go to token sniffer for Pyro. We look at Pyro, right? You can see, hold on, PYROMATIC. You can see this token was just created. So this is a new project. It's only 43 days old, right? Compared to Luna that been out for months, right? Or over a year. How long has Luna been out? Let me look. Not available. I don't know. How long has Luna been out? It's been out for some time, over a year. All data. When this come out in 2019? Yeah, damn, Luna been out for a minute. I didn't know nothing about Luna. Like, I'm not gonna even be one of them fake influencers that like, oh, I've been knew about Luna. I didn't know nothing about Luna until that rug event when all of that money got pulled out of Luna. Like in April, this is when I learned about Luna, right? In motherfucking March. February, March. Yep. That's when I learned about Luna. I didn't know nothing about this project. But what I'm hearing is that they about to implement, you know, the tax, right? They about to implement the tax, and that's what's hyping it up right now. Pyro, you know, like I said, Pyro not perfect, right? We got some Jeep whales you know, in the project right now. It's like there's a couple whales G in a bag, but the thing about Pyro, what protects it is that on 6% of the buy and 6% of the sell, Pyro is burnt. So even though whales, like, they've been selling crazy, like just dumping for no reason, like 8 ETH, 3 ETH, you know, but in the same respect, Pyro is also getting good trading volume. Like right now, right? Let me see. Right now we at 315,000 in trading volume. So Pyro has been getting trading volume. It's been getting new holders, right? So it's like it's still a light in that darkness. Like, yeah, it's some Jeep whales that didn't want to see us get to, because we really would have been at $20 right now. Like, no lie, if everybody would have held it down. But you know, the thing about Pyro, what I like about it is that it's true burn tokenomics. So even though people are selling, 6% is getting burnt. It's not really a sale 100%. It's not 100% profit, right? And that 6% is benefiting the holders, benefiting the people who still holding their token throughout all of this shit. So I'm telling you, Pyro is gonna show you supply and demand tokenomics, because if you think the demand ain't there for Pyro, you wrong. Like, we already got 1,000 holders in 43 days, right? And even this morning, people buying 5 ETH, 1 ETH, 1 ETH. Like on this dip, we had another dip this morning because, like I said, Pyro not perfect, right? I feel like it's gonna become perfect though. Like it's like the perfect hold right now when we looking at the crypto market in general, right? It looks perfect, but you know, it's the only flaws I would say is that could have had a liquidity tax, but that's gonna get balanced out as the supply gets lower, so that's gonna get fixed. And the early whales, it was like some early whales in Pyro that tried to wreck the chart, but the thing about Pyro is that you can't wreck the chart 100% because it's burning from the max total supply. So you have to understand tokenomics, supply and demand. Like, the amount of Pyro it was yesterday is not even the same amount. It reduced. The amount of Pyro it was a week ago, it's not the same amount. It reduced, right? Even 3 hours ago, the amount of Pyro it was, it's not the same. It reduced. So I'm real bullish on this project. I feel like this is the future of cryptocurrency, the total supply burn, right? The total supply burn, you know. But yeah, let me read some more of these comments. What up? Have you seen Satama burn? Satama got an auto burn to a dead wallet. I understand Satama burn. I do. Luna, come talk to us real quick. Listen, Pyro, hello, yeah. Pyro is burning from the max total supply on every buy and sell. It's burning 6% from the max total supply. I'm hearing a lot about Luna. I've been hearing everything about it. Like, I ain't gonna even be fake. I've been hearing everything. Everybody talking about this Luna project. I wanted to understand how the burn worked, right? I figured out it's being implemented on every buy and sell, right? I don't know if this gonna be a dead wallet or if they trying to do some burning off the blockchain shit, but Pyro already right now automatically is burning 6% off of the blockchain. You can check Etherscan on a buy and sell. So we're gonna see. You know, I'm bullish on this for sure. What up, y'all? We burning fast. Yeah, we burning super fast. Super fast. Big Pyro. The big one, not the little one. Luna C got a nice burn implemented. Pyro's burning 6% in and out. We early, super early. You know what I'm saying? First in the classroom, right? We'll slow down after supply gets smaller. Yeah, that's how it works, right? That's how it works, because it's gonna take years for Pyro to burn down. But as the supply gets smaller, right? Catch 22. As the supply gets smaller, the price, what happens to the price? The price goes up. So the supply gets smaller, the price goes up, and that's how that works, you know? So yeah, it's going to slow down. That's a fact. You know, the burn is math, right? As the market cap get higher, it becomes more difficult to burn. Why would it become more difficult to burn? Because each pyro is worth $100 now. Each pyro is worth $250 now, right? That's why it's going to become more difficult. Like, think about it. Think about it. Right? It was harder to burn pyro when we was at $10. It was harder to burn pyro when we was up at that price. Because why? The price is higher. Hope it comes back down. I already lost 40K. Maybe should have moved to what you lost 40K in what? Big pyro 218. Yeah, the current price of pyro is 219 right now. Yeah, but pyro gonna be looking like X Fund in a minute. Pay attention, like don't lose sight of the vision, right? We burning off the blockchain. Understand that it's only a matter of time before we looking at a $2,000 pyro. So, you know, pay close attention to what's going on, man. And we just got to keep educating the community. You know, I want to make some more videos. Pyro came out on July 21st. All right. Bought some Luna yesterday. Good move. That's like a hype move. Like, I don't know if it's a good move, right? Like, me personally, I wasn't encouraging people to buy Luna because all the people that lost millions, like when it was worth, because that project Luna, which y'all have to understand is this shit was just worth $100, bro. Like, the price of this was just 100, bro. It was like $100 and it was doing crazy billions. It had did 4 billion, so it had a large supply. It still had a large supply then, but right now I got an even larger supply because what happened with Luna, like how the tokenomics is set up, when it had went down in value, it actually minted more coins, right? And with Pyro, the thing about Pyro is that it can never mint any more coins. Like Pyro tokenomics, right? Let me go down. I don't know why that should say 0 out of 100. But Pyro, right? Pyro tokenomics, the contract is renounced, right? This contract is renounced, so it can't like be changed no more. Pyro can't be changed at all, you know? Pyro is the game changer. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, oh yeah, they do get volume from them exchanges. I know that. Yeah, but what's driving it? What's the main reason people investing in it is because of that burn. And why do people hold a token that's burning? Why do people hold a token that's burning? Because they speculate it's going up in value, right? It's talks that Luna is going to hit $1, right? Some people saying it's hard. It's going to be, I'm not going to say it's going to be impossible, but y'all going to have to, like, I want to really see how that burn work. Do the math, full ETH, yeah. Pyro is going to supply squeeze, no doubt about it. Like, Pyro is built different. Pyro is literally built differently, you know. At this rate, we're going to be at 75%. Yeah, soon. Top tier. The whales weren't dumping Pyro. Yeah, we would have been at like 20 for sure. Smashed the stream. Burned a lot of tokens. I'm cool with, yeah, it's definitely a accumulation zone. What's the utility on Pyro? The same utility on Luna, the total supply burn. Well, Pyro is different. It's a max total supply burn, right? That's the utility. You know what I'm saying? What does the chart even mean? It means like when they sell it. Like a Jeep is a seller, like sell for small profit or a loss. Yeah, that's a good definition. Everything good. Pyro crypto hood, yeah, I swear. Is there a difference between being burnt? Yes, it's a big difference, right? When you burning from the max total supply, it's actually having a greater price impact. That's why, you know, if you pay attention to all the burn tokens, they like got a bunch of zeros, you know, large supplies, and they burn to a dead wallet, right? Pyro, why is Pyro sitting at $2.19 right now? It's because it has a low total supply and is burning directly from the blockchain from the max total supply. It's burning on every buy and sell. Pyro is burning from the max total supply. So that's having a greater price impact, right? It's affecting the price more because it's removing coins out of the total supply, right? By removing the coins out of the total supply, it's making the remaining coins more valuable, right? So it's a lot of tokenomics at play with Big Pyro. People still didn't learn. Yeah, they gonna jump in when it moon. Miss me with that Luna. I'm just really making a comparison. Like I'm not like saying, you know, buy Luna or anything like that. You know, I'm just really making a comparison on how Pyro and Luna burn is. Like I'm pretty sure Luna is gonna do a dead wallet burn. Or I'm pretty sure they're gonna do a dead wallet burn every transaction, you know, and then they're gonna have the exchanges because the exchange is gonna have to do like a manual burn. It's a manual burn they implementing. So the exchanges agreed to it, and the difference with Pyro is that it's burning 6% of the max total supply off the blockchain on every buy and sell, right? 6%. And that's when I was looking up this Luna, I was seeing that 1.2% was going to be burnt on every transaction. So I was just, you know, making a little comparison. I ain't going to just hop and talk bad about Luna without showing y'all a new solution, right? And I feel like the solution is Pyro. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. That's why we here. But I was just doing research, you know, on Terra Luna. You know, why was this project pumping? Like, if you look, man, they got 1.3 billion in 24-hour volume. Like, how can you hate on that? You know, and I wanted to understand how. And it was not only did they listed on all these top exchanges, but they said they was coming out with a burn tax. And the thing about these coins when they do a burn tax is they only send to a dead wallet. They don't really do how Pyro burns, right? If we look at Pyro burn, look at this is the ether scan, right? I'm about to refresh it, and you're gonna see this number change, right? You about to see this number change because on every buy and sell, Pyro burns from the max total supply. Let's see. You see that? You see how 3 Pyro was just burnt, right? 3 Pyro was just burnt. It was a buy or a sell that just occurred, and 3 Pyro got burnt in that transaction. So really want y'all to understand how much of a game-changing project this is. Like I said, it's still super early, right? Super early on Pyro. Let me see. Go to token sniffer again. All right. You can see Pyro, PYROMATIC, right? PYROMATIC was released on the 21st. It was released 43 days ago, right? 43 days ago. And I don't know why the token sniffers reading everything is 0 out of 100, but this is an 80 out of 100. No similar contracts. So this is big Pyro. Over 1,000 holders so far. Well, yeah, y'all. Where my screen at? But yeah, y'all. So that's my video. I just wanted to make this little quick video. Anybody looking up Terra Luna, why is it going so crazy? They're about to implement a new burn strategy. They burn them to a dead wallet, 1.2%. But in my opinion, right, I think Pyro gonna get to $100 before Terra get to $1, just based on supply. You know, now the demand is there for Terra. The Luna community way bigger. They've been out way longer, right? Been out way longer than Pyro, but Pyro is here to stay. Somebody just said, Jan, you're gonna dump Pyro too. No, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That's for y'all. If I would have dumped Pyro, I would have been dumped Pyro. And I'm gonna have to block you for that comment. But I understand what Pyro is. Like, my wallet is gonna be worth crazy amounts, right? And I don't have to sell for pennies. Like, I'm not about to, you know what I'm saying? When I sell Pyro, I'm only have to sell one Pyro. I'm a 1 ETH 1 Pyro. I'm gonna have to sell one Pyro at a time. I'm not gonna be like y'all. Y'all selling 1,000 Pyro, and like, no, nigga, like and then when I do even decide to sell Pyro, it's gonna be way more liquidity. The supply gonna be way lower. So it's like the project gonna be at a way higher position. So I don't understand what y'all talking about. This the real one, not the deal one. Tell them, Slim. Big Pyro. This is not the little one. This the big one. So, and then again, like, Pyro tokenomics are new, right? By burning from the total supply. Like, so I'm super bullish on this project. Like, super bullish. You know. Explain the ETH merge. It's gonna make ETH deflationary. It's gonna make ETH transactions faster, and it's also gonna make like 100,000 transactions per second, and it's also gonna reduce the gas fees. So there's just some key points, right? Just some key points. How long you think whales are gonna G Pyro? I'm not sure, right? But I know in about 2 to 3 months, the supply is gonna be burnt a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I got a vision, like, and you know, I'm not a Jeet like y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real elite Chad. You know what I'm saying? It's Jeets, then it's Chads. It's not many of us. It's not many of us that be in that, you know, in that group meeting. It only be about 4 or 5. It's only like 4 or 5 people out of 1,000. So you got to understand, like, I'm in the elite club. Jan, you think you're going to be able to cash out millions of dollars in Pyro? I don't know. I might not be able to. I might be able to. You know what I'm saying? If the project really gets, like, if the community really understand, you know. But it's so much, like, you know, I just think we just got to find our tribe, like the real people who support Pyro and understand what this project is about. Because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's also Jeets in crypto, and they, you know, they do what they do. But Pyro is designed to go up in value. So if the community keeps growing stronger and stronger, right, and we implement, you know, staking, and we keep growing as a brand, Pyro, who knows? Like, who knows where it could be for real? But I'm not really worried about how much I can cash out or not. Like, if I'm able to get my initials and some extra profit that, you know, change my life for the better, that's all I really need. Like, but to operate, to even have a wallet that operates with millions. Like that's the whole goal, like to have access to that. But I'm not looking to just wreck the chart, no goofy shit like that. That's what y'all do. Like, you know, a ETH a day is even enough. Like, even if you cash out one ETH a day, like that's enough. Like some people be cashing out $10,000 that was like 50 racks, like goofball time. You know what I'm saying? But it's everybody got, you know, their own strategy. Like if I got the top wallet, I'm not about to. That come with responsibility that a lot of y'all niggas not ready for, you know. But I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the real responsibility. Yeah, it's too many Jeets in this space, but that's why I think Pyro is gonna change it. Right, it's definitely gonna change like how people look at cryptocurrency. Between December 2023, Pyro will be at maximum profit. Uh, who? Yeah, it could be like around. I think it's in the next 2 to 3 months from now, including this month. You should do a Pyro video every day for a year, documenting the journey of Pyro. Think about it for real, just to see the total supply at September. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna continue to do Pyro videos, educational. You know, just explaining what Pyro is. When I see popular cryptocurrencies like Luna, like or popular burn tokens, I'm gonna always make a comparison just to let y'all know like Pyro is different. It's doing something that no ERC20 token is doing, burning from the max total supply. Y'all have to understand, like, no other smart contract is doing this. No other smart contract is doing this, right? What Pyro sitting at? $2.16. Let me refresh. Let's see if Pyro has burnt any since I've been talking. You see that? How I keep burning from the total max supply? It keep burning. Like the supply is only gonna reduce. And if you look at every video about Luna, the selling points are supply and demand. It's gonna burn. And I'm not saying that it ain't gonna sin. I'm not saying that it ain't gonna sin, but I'm saying that $1, that's gonna take a crazy burn. And y'all see Big Pyro is already at $2. It went as high as $10.77, right? But we gotta go through this burn to get to where we really need to be, which is up here. You know, and all of this trading activity gonna look like a fucking flat line compared to where we going. All of this trading activity is gonna look like a flat line. And if you think coins can go, you know, if you think like ERC20 tokens can go past the price of Ethereum right now 1,600, Pyro can easily become 1 ETH 1 Pyro. Right now you get 741 Pyro for 1 ETH, but the goal is 1 ETH 1 Pyro, and based on tokenomics, like it's really burning off the blockchain. I showed y'all that multiple times, right? I showed y'all that multiple times. Imagine if people believed in Pyro as much as they did Luna, man. It would take over, right? And I feel like I also made this because I feel like that's what the Luna community is looking for, right? The Luna community is looking for Pyro burn, right? And I hope that's how it's implemented, where it's like actually burning off the max total supply. Even when I looked at, you know, Terra Luna ether scan, right? They said it's not burning now, right? They said it's not burning right now. So I'm not seeing like a dead wallet, or if I'm overlooking it, I don't know. But you know, when Terra Luna do burn, it could potentially be to a dead wallet instead of the total supply burn that Pyro is doing. Pyro is burning from the max total supply. Y'all have to understand how different that is and how much impact that has on the price. And even though Pyro, let me zoom back in. Even though Pyro, you know, not 100% perfect, one thing it did get right is that total supply burn. right? Early on, a lot of people, a lot of Jeets, they bought in the Pyro and they sold it. But what they doing, what they don't realize that they doing to Pyro is that they're burning the supply down, right? They burning the max total supply down. So that was the whole key difference, right? That was the whole key difference of Pyro and all of these other coins they used to buying early and selling. Right? When you buy all these other meme coins and sell them early, all of the coins go back into the pool. All of the coins go back into the pool. So it's like it's not really burning it. But the thing about Pyro is that 6% of every buy and sell is burnt. And I feel like influencers, people that y'all listen to, they should be able to explain this to y'all. Like the difference between the dead wallet burn and the total supply burn. They should be able to explain this. I'll just be seeing a lot of hype. $1 billion in volume. We going to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you explain that mathematically? Can you show me? Like, I can literally tell y'all, like, Pyro, for Pyro to get to $100 in market capital right now. I mean, for Pyro to get to $100 per coin, it will only need 66 million in market cap, right? Now liquidity, that's, I don't know if that's probably like 6 million in liquidity. That's probably like 6.6 million in liquidity for it to get to that much, right? But let me tell y'all this: as Pyro reduces, that number becomes less. So say Pyro goes to 300,000 Pyro in max total supply. Let's see if this number changes to 300,000 right here, right? This number right here, the max total supply. If that changes to 300,000, it will only take Pyro 30 million. It will only take Pyro 30 million for it to reach $100, right? So I'm telling y'all, like, pay attention to this project. It's not financial advice. None of this financial. I'm not telling y'all to buy Luna. I'm not telling y'all to buy Pyro. I made this video as me understanding the Luna burn. I'm gonna do more videos like just on Pyro and the whole burn tokenomic. So if this was your first time watching my channel, make sure you subscribe, make sure you leave a like. But Pyro is gonna be a big project, right? Pyro definitely gonna be a big project, you know. Been watching the channel since Cliff, MDO, Sprout, Sinja. I'm all parabolic. Pyro is the next one of you. And I'm really because I'm seeing how popular burn tokens can get. Like, I'm seeing how popular burn tokens could get. I understand how much this is like the main utility people want. Not only do they want a strong community, but they want a token that burn. They want a token that motherfucking burn. That's what they want. So Pyro is it. I'm telling y'all, Pyro is definitely the one. Pyro, definitely the one, man. So Ring of Pyro can give Luna extra 2% burns. Yeah. Yeah, they burning Shiba right now. They are burning Shiba right now. Big Pyro. Shout out to Ring of Pyro. But yeah, y'all. So that's my video for today. Just wanted to go over Pyro, right? Let y'all know Pyro is burning from the max total supply on every buy and sell. 6% of the max total supply on every buy and sell. Make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure y'all comment on this video. It's your boy Yon World. I'm out. Peace.